Hello and welcome to your What's Ahead for You over the next 30 days in your career, love and finances. We have three main piles. Pile one, we have the rose quartz on top of the golden universal tarot deck. Pile two, we have the amethyst crystal on top of the golden Art Nouveau tarot deck. And lastly, on pile three, we have Smokey quartz on top of the Rider-Waite tarot. You're probably wondering what this pile is. I'll be using this pile for additional messages and information during the love reading, the love part of this reading. So take a few minutes. Which pile or piles, you can pick more than one, are you drawn to? Focus on them and then we shall begin. Okay, those of you who chose pile number one, the rose quartz wand, here is your reading. We're going to start off with a spread for career and finances. Please guide those who chose pile number one with the main energies and events that they'll be experiencing in their career and finances over the next 30 days. Please guide those who chose pile number one, the rose quartz wand, with the main energies and events that they'll be experiencing in their career and finances over the next 30 days. What's ahead for those who chose pile number one? Okay, so let's cut the deck and find out. Right, so you come into the month with the Six of Pentacles energy, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Around 10 to 20 days in, we have the Page of Wands, the Lovers, and the Four of Pentacles. And you leave this period with the Hermit energy, the Star, nice, and the Three of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. So I feel that this is about striking a balance, striking a deal, contracts, getting things in order. This is a month of getting things, your finances in order, your workload in order. Okay, so let's talk you through what I see. So the first 10 days represented here. I feel there's a lot of back and forth and negotiation. You may be the middleman, or you may have to go through someone in order to communicate, but there's a lot of communication. If you're in sales, I feel that there may be some bartering going on at that time. And then I just feel like you're not very... I'm so sorry. That is my cat. Okay, so I apologise for that. So I feel also this is not a time to be overtly friendly. I feel you're just sticking to the facts. You're not showing any emotion. It may be for some of you you're trading and you're trying your best not to act on emotion and go with the facts and doing a lot of research in order to make sure that you're making the right decisions, not to be too leveraged at this time, I want to say, for those of you who are into that particular type of field or are venturing into it. I feel that you know that you have to be pragmatic and completely intelligent, strategic with your moves going forward. And then I feel like there's a period, during this period, things feel a little bit stuck and nothing's really coming in. You may not be achieving too much in those first 10 days. It feels quite barren and dry, but then there's that breakthrough, right? The Eight of Cups is telling us that there is growth, there's more prosperity as you transition around the 10th day from when you first started watching this reading. Then around the middle of this period, so 10 to 20 days in, I feel that you're now looking for even more opportunities. You can visualize where it is that you need to go next. You're no longer having to do the haggling and the talking, etc. I feel that there is a contract coming in or a potential to work in partnership with someone. I am going to say that does 100% come up. There's an opportunity to work really closely with somebody, or whatever contract is coming through around that time. I feel that if you've been having to watch the pennies and make sure that you're not being frivolous with your finances, because you may have some debts, or you may have to restructure the way that you spend things, being very conscious of what you need to do. There's an opportunity for you to gain more money at that particular time, right? And I feel it helps you visualize the short term of how you're going to balance the books, how you're going to maintain your lifestyle. There's an opportunity, in short. And then 20 to 30 days in, I feel like you just step back and you're reviewing what it is that you want to do. I feel you value your individuality, you value your space, you value working alone. It may be that you're considering working alone, or whatever this is, around the middle of the month. Yes, there may be another party involved in it, but it would mean that you are able to work in solitude a lot of the time and make decisions. And I feel that there's absolutely some stardom through this opportunity on the horizon for you. It may even be some of you are getting a promotion around that time. You're being recognized as being a step above the rest at that particular time. So you may get an award. I feel some of you are getting an award. It's like you really stand out at this particular time. Yeah, things are balanced. Money is okay. Yes, a bit of haggling, a bit of graft during the first 10 days, but you'll be fine financially, and there are opportunities. So let's move on to love. Okay. Please guide those who chose pile number 1, the main energies and events that they'll be experiencing in their love lives during the next 30 days. What's ahead for those who chose pile number 1, the rose quartz wand, in their love lives over the next 30 days? What can they expect? Okay, so let's see. Queen of Cups, 4 of Cups, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups. It's a bit of a roller coaster month, and the Fool, and at the bottom of the deck, Justice. I feel this is a karmic month during your love life, okay? I feel that by the time you leave this period, you've made the right decisions, you've got reasons to be happy, there's a lot of good energy. I feel there's a bit of anxiety within you in your love life. Emotionally, now regardless of your sex, this is the Queen of Cups. It can be male or female because this is a general reading. I feel emotionally you are really emotionally tied to somebody. They're in your thoughts a lot. I feel there is anxiety with these emotions because your confidence, I suppose, in the way you're feeling or in the connection is not there. So I do see you worrying at night time. How does this person feel about me? Is it going to go well? Do they love me back? Is it right to give this person my love? What should I do? What if this happens? Everything's fine. I feel like there's nothing wrong with the connection, but there's this little niggle of doubt, the devil on the shoulder, making you anxious about the potential thing or things that could possibly go wrong because now you're emotionally involved with this person. I feel you let that go. 10 to 20 days in, and you start to feel more stable. I feel like this fear of backstabbing or something being really painful in this connection completely dissipates in around 10, I'd say 10 to 15 days into this reading, and you start to feel more grounded and stable. You realize that this person is with you or has the potential to be with you for the long term. There may, I feel as well, for some of you, there may be some news of a pregnancy, or there may be complications with pregnancy and fertility that's causing this anxiety. And I feel that good news comes through around the middle of this 30-day period that just makes you get out of your head and realize that there's nothing to fear. Everything's going to be fine. You can have a family, etc. If it's nothing to do with pregnancy, I just feel like the anxieties about this person not being able to be trusted, worries, they all disappear. That's the end of the cycle. You start to feel more stable and grounded. There's an indication that there's longevity between the two of you, and you've shut the door on all of the negative thinking. It may also be that for a short period of time, I'd say 20 to 30 days in from this reading, you may be away from your person. They may suffer from some sort of illness. It makes them have to stay away. I feel like there's a celebration coming up at 20 to 30 days in, and your significant other person won't be there, or you won't be there. That's fine. Also, I feel picking this up is about having this realization that you don't have to. I feel a lot of you just have trust issues with other people's energy as well. It's like, if I reveal to too many people about what's going on in my love life or how I feel about a particular person, that is going to bring some bad energy into the dynamic. So I feel up until 20 to 30 days into this reading, you've been keeping things private. You've not been sharing your joys or your disappointments in love with friends. But I feel you come out of that phase and you're able to feel more confident in your connection. And your friends, I feel, when you do reveal a close set of people, you do reveal to them that, you know, you're in this relationship. I feel some of you haven't even told people that you're in a relationship through fear of judgment, fear of how people will perceive your situation. But I feel you come out into the open and you tell people that this is the direction you're going in, this is what makes you happy, you're taking a leap of faith. This person may be unconventional as well. They may have some legal issues, they may even be married, about to go through a divorce, something of that kind of capacity that makes them a little bit risque in terms of why would you want to have a relationship with that person. But I feel that all of these worries and anxieties about public perception and fears about, will this person hurt me? Is this the right thing to do? Can they be trusted? All of that is completely gone by the end of your 30-day period, and people around you are being supportive, and you're ready to start a brand new cycle. I feel this is the main thing, that there's a new beginning, new experiences. You're living in the moment, the past, the feelings of anxiety are all gone, and I just feel like you're in the right place with your love life. So let's just pull a Romance Angel card for you for additional clarification. So please guide those who chose pile number 1, the Rose Quartz wand, with additional message and guidance in their love life. What do they need to know? What does pile 1 need to know about their love life? What does pile 1 need to know about their love life? What does pile 1 need to know about their love let's go with these two, shall we? Release your ex. Let your friends help you. The time has come to clear your energy of an ex and let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. How uncanny. So the additional information that I have is there's anxiety from the past, right? It may be that your ex-person is coming back in and posing you with a dilemma in your love life. This is saying let that person go. It may be that you're carrying scars and wounds from a past relationship. This is also saying let that person go. Live in the moment. Do not allow bad experiences, bad energy from the past stop you from having a beautiful, stable relationship. And your friends are there to help you. Stop shutting them out. Stop shutting people out. Ask for support and accept support from others. And you'll be so surprised that these people closest to you, these trusted people, will be supportive of what it is that you're trying to do moving forward. You do have true friends. You do have people that can be trusted. And that is the overall message. I hope that this was helpful. Pile 1, if it was, please do hit like right now. And if you're not yet subscribed, click subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you can be notified when new readings are uploaded on this channel. And it's particularly important right now because if you don't click that notification bell, you may miss being one of the first people to watch your 2023 month by month guide for your star sign, for your sun, moon or rising sign. They're going to start being released very, very soon. So it's important to do that. And if you'd like a personal reading, just look at the information in the description box below. There are links to ways that you can contact me or book a reading directly, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram for additional content. Have a lovely next 30 days and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. Okay, those of you who chose pile number 2, the Amethyst crystal, welcome. Let's start with your career and finances. So what's ahead for those who chose pile number 2 in their career and finances over the next 30 days? Please guide those who chose pile number 2 with the main energies and events that they'll be experiencing in their career and finances over the next 30 days. What's ahead for those who chose, okay, pile number 2. Go with that. Okay, so you come into this period with the 3 of Swords, the Moon, the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords during the middle. Okay, this is better. And okay, the Empress and the 9 of Swords. Then you leave the period with the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. I feel this is a tricky month financially and in career. Just a moment. There's a paranoia. I feel this is particularly speaking to those of you who are in a company where there may be some redundancies coming up. And I feel, even though you're very intelligent, you bring a lot to the table, you've helped the company grow in some way, you may have, one of two things, you've either been there for a long time and the company has grown, as a result of your presence being there, or it could be that you've just started this new career, this new job title, and you feel like you have so much to offer. There is this feeling of instability. Am I recognized? I feel this is saying things are being reviewed, right? And you are really worried about whether or not you're valued, whether or not things will keep going on a good trajectory for you in your career. I feel your imagination is running wild. There's some negative feelings and thoughts. Your intuition is maybe a little bit, it's either on point or it's completely wrong. I can't tell you which of the two, but there's loads of emotions, feelings, and thoughts rushing through your body, through your head, anxiety. However, there is good news. So I feel this is the first 20 days of this period. 20 to 30 days in, I'm seeing it's been a hard time for you, right? You've got a lot to think about. You're hoping that your finances won't be affected. And I feel that you do come out good from this. Let me just get to the point, right? I feel that financially, you're fine. Your job is secure. Or if you do end up leaving, you will have enough. You will be given a huge lump sum that makes you feel as though you are in a comfortable position. So whatever is going on, and this is for the people who are working for a company, okay, let me make that clear. Yes, you may want to hold on to your assets. You might want to be more careful with your spending because you're worried that you can see things unfolding in a not so positive way, but you're fine, okay? Whatever the outcome, you are financially secure. You will be financially secure. Okay. Those of you who are not in work and are out of work, I feel this is saying that you're worried for at least, I'd say, 20 days of this period because you're not having any luck. You've got so much to offer. You just don't know what's going on with the applications or the opportunities that you've been seeking. The doors don't seem to be opening. I do see doors opening, and I'd say anytime 20 to 30 days in. Some of you may have been having to spend your savings up until that particular period of time, but I feel that you're in a much better financial position by the end of this period. And if you're self-employed, same thing, right? I feel money it's stopped. Things aren't growing. There's anxiety. Things have slowed down. But let's say 20 to 30 days in, you're fine. The money starts to come in again, okay? All right. And I feel your recognition for your value, your talents, your pragmatic approach and growth. I feel like there's a warmth to you. So even though you're astute in what you're doing, there's a warmth to you that draws people to you. So don't worry. It's just a tricky 3 weeks. And then I feel the 4th week is great for you. Okay, so let's move on to love. Please guide those who chose pile number 2 with the main energies and events that they'll be experiencing in their love life over the next 30 days. What's ahead for those who chose pile number 2 in their love lives over the next 30 days? Okay. Let's see. 2 of Swords, Justice, the Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 10 of Swords, the Lovers, and the 4 of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. So I feel that this is a rather unstable 30 days in love. I feel this is all mental energy though. I feel internally is where the instability comes from. You're wondering what the right thing to do with this person is. Some days you feel like, yes, you should be going in one direction. Other days you feel like you should be going in another direction, and you just do not know what the right path is. It may be some sort of legal issue that's making this very difficult. It may be some of you were considering divorce. There's been a lot of arguments and fights in the relationship the first 10 days of this period. If you're not married, it may be that you're considering a permanent change, a permanent move in the relationship due to many conflicts that have gone on. And if there isn't an actual particular thing, I feel like your relationship has been through many ups and downs, and maybe worries about whether this person is the right person for you. Are they going to cause problems for you moving forward? And you're just balancing between should I, shouldn't I during the first 10 days. 10 to 20 days in, really, really good period for you. I feel lots of romantic energy coming forward, lots of good times. I'd say if you're, okay, whoever this is, right? I feel that there is a particular person that you've got a connection with. Regardless of the scenario, things haven't been great either. One, because of your mental energy, worrying. Two, because you've been considering getting a divorce. Three, you've been wondering whether this person is the right person for you. Are they going to bring problems into your life in whatever form or context? Those are the three scenarios. This all lifts, okay? So I feel that you come into the month feeling a little bit anxious and negative about the connection, but from the 10th day, I feel that there's a reason to celebrate. You move beyond this. You can see your future growth with this person. They're being a lot more loving and attentive. I feel there's a lot of social experiences between the two of you, or you could be planning a trip or planning a big social date, something or other, maybe even a trip together, and it makes you take a U-turn out of your mind, out of the consideration of ending things, and you are now optimistic about the future. And if it's a case of this person or that person, if you're trying to choose between two people, I feel that you would have made a choice within this 30-day period, but the choice becomes very, very clear 10 to 20 days in. Around the 20th day, all negative energy is behind you, and you're passionate with your person. I feel there's a lot of sexual energy with this person. The negative is definitely behind you. If you've been wondering if there's a commitment, if you're not in a committed relationship, yes, it comes through. This person is committed to you. If you've not been intimate with your person for a while, yes, it comes through. Or if you've never been intimate, I feel that's going to come through. There's passionate, tactile touching between the two of you. It's a good month, I feel. It stands at 30 days, should I say. It starts off really anxious and negative, and then it turns around and you've made the right choice for you. You found balance again. The scales were tipped off. it wasn't in a balanced place. You leave this 30-day period in a balanced position. So let's see what else I can pick up for you with the romance angels. So please guide those who chose pile number 2, Amethyst, with additional messages and information for their love life over the next 30 days. Please guide those who chose pile number 2. Okay. Let's see. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I feel that's this period of time. It's like you've come in feeling as though you and this person may separate. I feel you free yourself. This is you freeing yourself from this pattern of thought and worry. Now, for some of you, it may be if there's no romance around that second period of the 30 days, so 10 to 30 days in, it may be that you're going out and releasing all of your anxiety through being more sociable with your friends, if not your love. And then by the end of this period, you know what direction your love life is going in. Yes, there's a new energy. I won't necessarily say new love for all of you. It could be a new person has come into your life at that period of time. But what I do feel, there's a transition around 20 days into this period and you have a new lover. Now, that could be a completely new person, or like I said, it can be a first experience of being intimate with someone, or it could just be renewed energy into your connection that makes you feel like, okay, I'm confident in this person and everything is good, okay? So that's all that I have for you. I hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit like right now if you haven't already. Comment below on how this resonated with you, and if you're not yet subscribed, click subscribe and the notification bell so that you can be notified when new videos are uploaded on this channel. And if you'd like a personal reading, check out the links and email address below so that you can book a personal reading. And also, if you haven't, make sure that you did click that notification bell, because this is the most prominent time for I feel, one of the best readings of the year, which is your 2023 month by month guide for your sun, moon or rising sign. So make sure that you're around to watch that and get an insight for the whole of next year. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Those of you who chose pile number 3, the Smokey Quartz Crystal Rider-Waite Tarot Deck, let's see what is ahead for you in your career and finances over the next 30 days. Please guide those who chose pile number 3, the main energies and events that they'll be experiencing in their career and finances over the next 30 days. What's ahead? Okay, let's see. Okay, so you come into this period with the 10 of Pentacles. What am I doing? The 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Nice. Around the middle of the period, the Empress, the 2 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. And then you leave the period, Judgment, Justice, and the Ace of Pentacles. Nice, very, very nice. I like this. And at the bottom of the deck is the 6 of Swords. Right, things are just going to get better and better for you in money and career over the next 30 days. If you've been going through a rough period, I'm just seeing smoother, calmer waters. Lots of good times ahead. And I'm going to read the Magician underneath, transformations for the better. So the first 10 days of this period, I feel as though many of you, okay, this is what I'm picking up. I didn't notice this straight away. Some of you may be saving for a house, or wanting to move house, have your forever home, and you may be looking at what you've saved. You do have enough, okay? This is what I'm going to say. I feel that if you are trying to purchase a property or move home or stay somewhere for the long term, there's going to be there may be some legal advice that you can, what's the word I'm looking for? You can get that will be very, very useful for you. It may be that you're negotiating a price on a house. I feel that you will get the price that you want that's affordable. There's room to negotiate is what I want to say, okay? Now also, it may be that some of you just have loads of money sitting in the bank and it's not really growing, it's just staying there. And you're wondering, how can I invest this money for growth? And I'm going to extend this to not just the first 10 days, but the entire reading, right? How can I make my wealth grow? How can I build more money for the long term? And I feel you may be putting your money, your assets into diversifying your assets. That's what I'm going to say. Striking up new deals. I feel some of you may even be starting up new businesses, even though we're in a really difficult time globally where the mainstream media reports doom and gloom everywhere. I'm seeing for you there's a huge financial opportunities, and you're going to find a niche that is going to give you long-term growth. And I feel if you're starting something around the middle of this period, 10 to 20 days in, you're just going to see the evidence of this picking up pace and growing almost simultaneously. It's like you open this business or you invest your money into something, and then almost immediately this is going to give you an amazing return. I feel also there's going to be a legal decision that you're going to make. So you're signing your name on something, and that is going to bring you an abundance, a huge payoff. It's going to pay off for you. For those of you who are trying to move, I feel that you are moving 20 to 30 days into this, or you've purchased the property. I feel it's to do with housing, right? It's really, really good. For some of you as well, there may be an inheritance coming in. Maybe that a relative has left you some family wealth, and then by the end of this period, around 30 days, the pay comes through. Okay, so it's a good month for you financially. Let's look at love. Please guide those who chose pile number 3, the Smokey Quartz crystal, with the main energies and events that they'll be experiencing in their love lives over the next 30 days. What's ahead for those who chose pile number 3, the Smokey Quartz crystal, over the next, okay. As they were. Okay, 2 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, 4 of Swords, King of Cups, nice, and the Chariot. And at the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. So some of you may be dealing with a fire sign person. I feel this is a month of action, a month of moving forward in your love life. I feel the soulmate energy as well. So you're going to positively feel that you're with the right person. I feel balance is the key as well during this period of time. I'm not going to read this as a week by week, 10 days, 10 days, 10 days. Usually, as you probably know, divide these into 3 sections. I feel this is the energy overall for this month. that there may have been a lot of back and forth, maybe some hesitation in a connection, wondering whether the connection was just about the fire, the intimacy. Was there any more depth to this connection other than just the physical? And I feel that you will discover that there's an emotional connection as well. I am seeing this being a really fortunate 30 days where lots of romantic things going on. I feel there's a lot of travel as well. You may be going somewhere exotic with your person, or just going on dates that involve moving in a car, taking transport to get there. Really lovely romantic vibe with it. I just feel lots of loving energy around you as well. Strong sexual memories as well. I feel there's a lot of heat, a lot of passion, a lot of emotion. It's not just about, oh, I want to have sex to relieve myself. I feel that with this sexual connection, there's also a lot of emotion, and you're going to feel that emotion in times of intimacy. You're going to feel very satisfied in your connection. And just that life is on an upswing in terms of love. I feel many of you may have had some bad experiences, but you're really resonating with the fact that life is good. Love life is good. I'm in a good space in my love life, okay? So let's have a look at what the romance angels have to say additionally. What additional information is there for those who chose pile number 3 in their love lives during the month, or over the next 30 days? What's ahead for those who chose pile number 3 in their love lives? Okay. This is very clear, I guess. There's far too many cards, actually. Let's keep going. What additional information is there for those who chose pile number 3? Please guide those who chose... Okay, here we go. Soulmate. I told you that, didn't I? Yep, you're with your soulmate. If you're not with your soulmate at the beginning of this video, you will be. The person's coming into your life. End of story. I hope that this helps you. If it did, please do hit like right now. Comment below on what you thought of this reading. And if you're not yet subscribed, click subscribe and the notification bell so that you can be notified when new videos are uploaded on this channel. Especially important to do that right now, because in the next few days, weeks, you will see your month by month 2023 reading for your sign, sun, moon or rising, being published on this site. So make sure that you are subscribed and click on the notification bell so that you get insight as and when that is released. And if you'd like a personal reading, please do check out the links in the description box below. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful 30 days. Enjoy your soulmate, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.